Nickelodeon situation. You know, a lot of people been saying that there's been a lot of sexual assault allegations going on, you know, behind the scenes. So let's get it, man.
Back to the Factor Uncensored, the 90s are considered by many to be the golden age for Nickelodeon TV shows. A new documentary tells a different story, particularly about the alleged abuse some child actors suffered at the hands of showrunner Dan Snyder.
Dan's treatment of people on his shows was an open secret.
So my lawyer filed complaints, gender discrimination, hostile work environment, harassment, and it was so devastating.
How safe can any kids be in that environment? There would be even bigger problems down the line with actual pedophiles on set.
Wow. Multiple former child actors have spoken out in the documentary, including actor Drake Bell, who says he was sexually assaulted by his former dialogue coach, Brian Peck. There was also allegations against Jason Handy, a production assistant. Joining us to talk about this, film director Sean Welling, and advocate for victims of sexual abuse, Eduardo Lopez de Casa. Glad to have you here on The Factor.
Thank you.
Eduardo,
Thank
you're
you.
not surprised by this. This is what those who are looking to victimize children, they gravitate towards.
Exactly, and what is so horrible about this series that has come out is just the realization that Hollywood has not learned from its history with child actors like Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney, and Natalie Wood, Corey Feldman, Corey Hyman. They have not learned their lesson, and they're actually protecting the people that are molesting these children. Dan Schneider was actually called Nickelodeon's golden boy, even though many child actors were speaking that he was very difficult and they were having problems with him. He was still considered the golden boy and he was still allowed to continue.
Crazy.
Of course, he was producing hit after hit.
Right.
So that seems to supersede the abuse, and that's very unfortunate. But also the cover-ups that go on. For example, when Corey Feldman in 2013 started talking about his abuse on a very big talk show at another network, Barbara Walters looked at him, and instead of being sympathetic, she told him, "Do you realize that you're destroying an entire industry?" With no compassion whatsoever. So they're very protective. And this is so unfortunate. That is why my organization exists and has existed for 36 years.
And your organization is SNAP, and you guys specifically focus on Catholic priests who take advantage, but you guys do other things.
We're the largest, the oldest, the most active sexual abuse organization in the United States. Like I said, we're celebrating our 36th year this in 2024. But we deal with abuse by coaches, by Boy Scout masters, everything. Teachers, counselors. They're all covered under us because, of course, it started as an organization that was covering the abuse of the church, but it grew so much.
And the problem is pervasive.
Yes.
Sean, let's talk to you.
Yeah.
When you see a situation like this, and obviously, I mean, even the Weinsteins, back then people were quiet.
Yeah.
Different day now, but it took so long and people had to be victimized and they had to be quiet and shut the hell up if you want to continue to work in this industry. Is there a problem with Hollywood?
I think that problem has come to a resolution now. I feel like at least big steps forward, Isaiah, and that's exciting for me to see that, because to me there's nothing more important than a safe place for kids on set. And being a film director and having lots of kids on my set, that is a primary foundation to make a good film. You got to create that safe space, not just for the kids, but for the parents. And
but you never know, Sean, who is on that set with you, who hasn't revealed what their intentions are. Are you concerned about that as a director?
Always concerned, and that's why.
And that's any business,
yes,
anywhere.
Yes, but I have my feelers out, and I make sure that on set we have multiple people watching, looking, checking. And when a kid comes on set, you know, as you know, my child is a co-star of a big film coming out in Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And of course, they are always, when kids come on my set, watch tremendous and absolute care and caution And that is very, very important. And I see in the past where we've had these issues and these problems, and have great hope for the future of film industry, that has now gone to the wayside, and we've become very, very clear on how important kids are on set.
And of course, we'll be talking to you later this week about your new movie coming out soon.
Thank you.
But this is a very important topic.
Man.
Guys, for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored.
That's crazy, man. So look, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They got R. Kelly. They gotta get motherfucking Dan Snyder too. Ain't no goddamn, you know, fucking discrimination, nigga. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we ain't going for that shit, man. If you like it, you did it to R. Kelly, you get Dan Snyder too. Put him on Gayle King like y'all did our boy R. Kelly, cause he was black and y'all wanted to exploit him and make him look the worst kind of way ever. You know, even if he did, even with what he did, or if he did do it, bro, y'all still try to make him look bad in the worst light. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, Gayle King, bro? We all know she worked for the white man. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't be a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey.